Welcome back, everybody. We are here with another exciting ONU Overwatch game taking place against Lubbock. Tucker, what are we expecting today?
Some Overwatch gameplay for sure. If I had to guess, we'll see a lot of Junkrat. We'll see a lot of D.Va. Have you casted B1H? Yeah, you have, right?
Yep, last week. Absolutely dominated, and I mean, kind of expecting the same thing today. Like you said, a lot of Junkrat plays with Dizzy coming back, and Strider's starting on the Sombra, so.
Yeah, Lubbock opting to TP onto point early. Meanwhile, ONU going for more of a dive, putting a lot of pressure on this Reinhardt early, getting some big cleave damage. But it's just going to be tough to even get on the point to really contest here for ONU. H50 is going to have his work cut out for him. Just dishing out as much healing as possible, and the Dawn is going deep. B1H starts off, gets his first pick. Striders finds one onto the Baptiste. Dizzy gets one onto that Symmetra, and this fight looks like it's going to go the way of ONU.
And B1H did get out of mech, but was not fully killed, so should be able to get remech'd here right at the start of this next fight. And a pretty convincing win there once we just kind of dove in.
Yeah. You can definitely see that they were looking for an opportunity, and then when they found that opportunity, they really capitalized on it. Now.
But Lubbock does have sim wall and window here. But we're seeing the Dizzy and Junkrat Tower come out early, runs into the Maywall, able to get around, and still picks up two after B1H gets two and the Dawn got one. Make it a team kill there, and I hope you didn't blink because that fight was over in a second.
Yeah, just some great ults, a nice engage. And yeah, that fight just, you know, back to the chopping block for Lubbock. However, 4 ults. Oh, here it is. B1H unable to connect on anything with that D.Va ult so far. The Symmetra TP is placed. Dizzy goes down, but this D.Va is trapped, hacked in the back line. Oh, a big shatter from Lubbock, but H50 has that coalescence, keeping all of the ONU players up. Doesn't look like much, but he has it for sure. Striders on this Sombra, building up to that EMP soon. Sound barrier comes out very late in the fight for Lubbock. No one really around to use that.
And that was a very big MO field coming out from Gabagool. They're trying to keep his team alive, but I mean, with just the onslaught of damage that we had, it really wasn't able to do much.
Yeah, and Striders here, 95% on that Symmetra or Sombra ult, and that's going to be fight winning if he can get it off in time.
There it is, just after they call in the D.Va bomb, and down goes H50, but we see another tire come out. Not able to connect on anything.
Yes.
It really didn't matter there, as we were still able to clean up most of the fight there. Strider's able to stay alive, and a kill on the D.Va with the D.Va bomb there just solidifies the fight there, and ONU goes up 1-0 here on the first map.
Yeah, pretty confident start for the side of ONU. They really had a plan when they came out, and they seemed to be executing that plan pretty efficiently.
And as you see here, just like every other time we played the indoor part of Lijiang, always get the sim TP and then go with just a straight brawl comp here, always going right side. And Dizzy, of course, sticking with the Junkrat, and it looks like Lubbock isn't going with the sim TP. They're going with just a Lucio here, and it's going to be interesting to see how they engage this fight.
Yeah, meeting in the white room, both teams. ONU got the slight advantage because of the TP, but they do have one of their players missing. Dawn goes down very early. That ammo field not quite there in time. but ONU still very much in this fight. It's a very full charge Zarya. Strider's forced away. Lubbock retakes the white room. But what team can find success in this next fight? Two ults, both supports ults for the side of Lubbock. Shatter gets partially blocked, but unable to really do anything. And that's a huge tire from Kalik. Dizzian trades down one, but can't find the Reinhardt. And with that, Lubbock is going to retake control of the point.
And right now, we are still stalling pretty well with Lucio here as Mena does go down. But, I mean, we took 19% from that. So instead of them being at 39, I mean, it's still a relatively close game here, engaging in this next fight.
Yes, and Mena on the Lucio will be back fairly quickly. And ONU's not even waiting.
Dizzy's tire goes round the outside, connecting with Bat there, getting one.
Strider's killed, but B1H and Dizzian both combined for 1 kill each. B1H also demexed that Diva. So very important kills here. The Dawn slaps the Mei out of the fight. And ONU will take the point. However, Lubbock gets to 59 and they didn't cap it. 60%. Now, ONU is going to opt to hold the doors. They do have some ults, though.
And just like that, that fight's over as well. So, very well-timed ults there. We did use Tire and Death Blossom. Or, we only used Death
Shatter
Blossom.
and Death Blossom.
Yep.
Shatter and Death Blossom.
So we still do have B starting this fight and Dizzying right there at Tire. Getting beat down early for the Mei ult, but the Diva Bomb does connect. Striders is able to get away for the time being, and the Dawn is staying alive for now.
Oh, the Dawn's unable to find anything, but what he does find is the point just in time. Stalling out for a little bit longer. And these teams are going to equal up, and ONU's even going to take the lead for a little bit. Dizzian has a tire, but it looks like he's going to opt to wait until the rest of the team comes back.
And he was there the first time he used his tire, but it doesn't look like they're expecting him to be up there again. So who knows? He could connect on a big one here, as they are very pushed forward.
Oh, it's huge. Finds 3 quick kills. And now ONU just has to finish this fight off. Oh. Here we go. Capturing the point. And now it's really make or break right here. Both teams very close. ONU gonna get up to really, 85, 90%.
Every ult in the game has come out so far, it looks like. Just absolute mayhem going on right here as we're still even, both teams trading, and Lubbock going up here late in the fight. But a big kill there from Striders. Is he able to get away for the time being? He is. Gets the Mei, but does end up going down.
Oh, Mena gets pinned off the point. Dizzian back on the Doomfist, the Dawn on that Reinhardt, and we got B1H on the Wrecking Ball. He's just here for stall. Striders has ult. Oh, unable to find anything with it. The Diva is there with the defense matrix. B1H back on the point, but this is not his. Just a couple more seconds. ONU has to touch the point. Here it is.
Big minefield coming out, along with the Diva Bomb for Lubbock. Not able to connect on anything.
B1H finds 1 kill onto the Mei. The Shatter doesn't really look to find anything besides H50. Striders in the back line. Dizzy on the Symmetra. Getting that beam full charge. ONU just has to stay on this point.
I mean, once the beam is that fully charged on Sim, I mean, it's pretty unfair to play against.
Yeah, it's super tough. That beam just does so much damage.
And ONU does take the first map to go up in the series 1-0 here. And that one was a lot closer than the first map was.
Yeah, definitely a lot of back and forth there. Lubbock taking control early.
As we see Dizzy's 3-man tire there. And all in all, pretty good start to the game. Kind of picking up where we left off last week.
Yeah, definitely. It's a pretty close game for sure. It's going to be interesting to see what Lubbock picks here. As for the next map, we could see the classic Kings Row.
And just like always, if they go Kings Row, actually, they're going to do Numbani, which is quite a different pick than what we usually see.
Yeah, normally we do see the Kings Row, or what else do we even see? It's just Kings Row usually, every time. So, interesting. Numbani, are they going to take a break?
But before we go to break, shout out to Arnold Palmer. If you guys would like to sponsor us, contact Troy Jafari. And,
Diet Coke also.
Who can resist this? I mean, it's just so crisp, so clean. Shout out Arnold Palmer, and we'll be back when we get into the next game.
Everything that you next to me, I know that I've been the enemy, but I've had my moment of gravity. Lost in the ceiling, caught up in this feeling, I can't seem to let it go. Locked in this cage, I've been stuck here for days, and I can't seem to let you go. You pull me up and I put you down. You gave me love, then I stole your crown. You let me in, then I pushed you out. Come let me make up for all these pain. I've been a mess, died by all these.
Just like that, we are back, jumping into the second map here. As we said, Numbani and ONU on the attack first, looking with more of a dive comp here with the Winston, Diva, and Genji pick here.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of, part of Numbani. If you don't force the dive comp, it's really tough to try to get to the high ground and try to defend. What is it?
Oh, those of you asking how the tee, it is absolutely fantastic. I mean, Arizona knows how to make their tees, so shout out to them. Jumping in here, we are on board with Dizzy, getting the Mercy pocket, and sees the ball already, trying to flank around this left side here. The Dawn losing that fight against the Zen. You hate to see it, but
Yeah,
Dizzy
but
and
I don't think they know that Dizzy's so close. They certainly don't. Crazy Dog goes down. Strider on the Genji. I think that's at least his second kill.
And there really is the team fight. Now we're jumping on point. Really getting aggressive, just pushing out where they're spawning right now. Dizzy, of course, watching the flank. And I'm pretty sure Tracer just swallowed that shot entirely.
Yeah. So now, ONU getting on the aggressive, trying to take some of this high ground away. Any kill they get here is going to be super important. Just delays the spawns. They won't be able to fight.
And they did force Emo Field really early, and that's a 25-second cooldown. So if they could really get a kill here, especially on that BAP, it could be massive.
Yeah, the Dawn jumps up. Dizion's got the tire kill. Close range. Yeah, the ball just being a nuisance in the back line. Almost have Mercy ult here from Mena. And yeah, ONU's just pushing them back, winning these fights left and right.
Ball does commit not alive, and could be tactical, could just be an easy reset. But, I mean, really no resistance here pushing this cart right now.
Yeah, there's not really a lot for them to do. And ONU still has a ton of ults, so they have to just give the point. And we got 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to capture this last point. The meteor strike from Doomfist comes in. Does kill Dizion, but Dizion trays him back right away with the trap. B1H knocks that Baptiste off the high ground, and that's the nano boosted Genji blading in the back line that gets one more. Some great dives here from ONU, and yeah, now they're just gonna take the space.
Make sure you touch those spawn doors there.
Yeah, gonna make it physically impossible for anyone to leave these doors. I don't know how Dizion finds a kill there, but B1H with a huge bomb. And with 4 minutes and 49 seconds on the clock, ONU is going to capture the full point.
It seemed like after that first fight, ONU really didn't let go of W there. I mean, it was just walk forward and shoot.
Yeah, and it didn't look like Lubbock ever really got a full, a decent fight besides really the first fight and the last fight. ONU had them on the back foot for pretty much the whole game, so far at least. So hopefully with them being on attack, we'll be able to see some, a different change in momentum.
As we see here, Omnium built in Nigeria, Omnic Crisis Peace Accords, and construction of Numbani. Be prepared to see that in the MCU. I'm calling it right now.
And there's Arissa's weapon right there, or her ultimate.
Also called bongos. Fun fact.
Not legally, though.
Not legally, but based on the community, we'll call it bongos for now. And B1H is struggling to get up there through that TP, so he just says, screw it, I'll take the long way.
It's not like he's walking.
Yeah. Must be nice to be able to float everywhere.
I wish I could float everywhere, for sure.
But coming out on defense here, we do see the double shield with Sig, Orisa, and then, of course, Dizion on that Junkrat. Strider's back on Sim, and then Mercy, Bap. Very, very good healers. And then we see Lubbock come out in a bit of a weird comp here as Dizion goes down early. But they have Ball, Sig, and then 2 hit scans with Ash and Cole Cassidy.
Yeah, if they try to force this high ground, it's going to be rough for Lubbock to try to get through. It's definitely going to be a little bit easier to try to go somewhere else. ONU doesn't have a ton of range besides Dizion, Orisa, and the Sigma. They have the short range Symmetra, so.
As Dizion just rains down shots. Does get hit with the TNT there and ends up going down to the Zen, but basically an insta-res there.
Ball on point. Just trying to harass the Dawn, but this Orisa doesn't feel a thing. Big pull gets them together, but the nade from Ana is enough to keep them alive for now. On point, though, just brawling it out. This ball is going to get chunked down. Orisa's going to build a ton of ult charge off that. Dizion, long range shot onto the McCree. And that's probably going to send these. Oh, he's coming in. Has the ultimate out.
Uber aggressive with it and gets the kill in spawn. I mean, bit of BM, but you know, we'll take it.
Yeah, B1H using his ult also just to delay. Crazy Doc is left on his own and just now goes down. This is a crazy fight. It's not even really a fight, it's more of a massacre. And that's already 2 minutes wasted from the side of Lubbock. They're unable to find anything with their first push, and then now the staggers keep coming out. Bye. Striders gets tagged up a little bit. Dizzian is still here.
For your safety, please move behind the barrier.
Ooh.
Very clutch TP there as he goes back right as it gets destroyed. There comes the sim wall and just nailing 95% of his shots here.
Yeah, it's just a massacre. Lubbock can't even get past their, their very first checkpoint. ONU's holding so aggressively. Crazy Doc go. Finds one. That could be an opening, but Mana closes that by rezzing H50.
And another Dizzy and Tire here. Gets Gabagool again in spawn. I mean, it just really isn't fair at this point.
The Dawn is going up in the air. Manages to stay alive for a moment, but with 18 seconds left, the kills do come in.
Every ult in the game right there was used. And that's a team kill for Lubbock, as it should be an easy first point cap here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if anyone from ONU can try to contest the point, because they want to. You can see it.
Strider switches to Doom, trying to get there, but with Bob going on point there, it really wasn't going to end well just by himself. And Lubbock does get the first point now with 2:20 to move it to this second checkpoint.
Yeah, and they have a huge opportunity here. If ONU can safely make it out, then it's going to be very interesting. But Dizzian could have a solution right here. He knows there's only one on the cart. And now there is none on the cart. Lubbock has to group up again on the cart. Ooh, that ball taken very low. So ONU gets some space. Dizzian still causing so much trouble in the back line. But you have to think someone's eventually going to come from here.
Honest still hasn't looked up in his direction yet, which is quite interesting. But they know he's up there. And they do switch to Farah here, so... And Dizzy does go down to the Cole Cassidy high noon there.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if he swaps. He does have tires, so he could use that to get this Farah out of the air. Mines come in. Striders takes down Crazy Doc in that backline. H50 goes down to this Farah spam. Striders eats a flashbang and then a bullet. Can Dizzian pull a big tire out? Yes, he can. But is it enough? Contesting the point. And there's no one close enough. So they will get the second point and an opportunity to capture the third. But already 2 minutes less than ONU has if this needs to go to overtime.
Lubbock definitely seems to be more fitted right now on offense than they were on defense. Actually able to win these team fights, really pushing through us here, but now is really challenging, especially with the spawn advantage that ONU has.
Yeah, they've also built up a little bit of a you know, an ult bank. The Dawn getting rezzed up. Rez goes through. Big pull, but can they capitalize off of it? Farah ults in the back line, but can't find anything. B1H is picking her out of the air. Dewey takes down Striders. Just a minute left on the clock.
Activating the barrier.
50 seconds. Not a ton of ults on either side. We got Mines, and then we got Window for H50. B1H is going to have the Mines come out. Big rock. Oh. Bye.
He just wanted to check out the scenery and see if the devs actually made it look nice down there. So
A little bit early, I'd say, on that ult, but I'm not playing right now, so. Looks like that ball is going to touch. Maybe that Doomfist also. But Mena reses Dizzy in the back line, and he does have a high noon. Oh, well, that's a D.Va. That's going to be his worst nightmare right now. Does go down to the Ashe, and it's just ball on point right now. H50. Mid question mark, mid-air. Crazy. I mean, tanks get kills, Strider gets one, B1H finds another, and that will be the hold. ONU is going to take the second map. Pretty convincing on attack, very much less convincing on the defense. Oh.
well,
yeah.
we don't get to see play the game, so you can just take a pick from anything and just call it good. But I mean, as you said, not really convincing on the defense. Could have been just how Lubbock was not really able to get fully set on a couple of those team fights, but still up 2-0 in the series. Going to be interesting to see what Lubbock picks for this third map.
Yeah. I believe
Eichenwald.
that's very interesting. I don't think they can pick that map.
That's illegal.
I'm pretty sure it's yeah. I think we're gonna see Dorado. Yeah.
Oh, they
There we
caught
go.
the
They
mistake.
figured it out. And I wouldn't want to pick Eichenwald into Junkrat. Like, that's, you know, not a good choice, but.
I mean, they did make a pretty weird choice there in picking Numbani. I mean, could we see another map that we don't really see?
Yeah, I mean, we could see a Rialto. We could see, you know, Dorado, I've said. Junkertown. You know.
Hello, roommate. I can tell that you're watching. But it's taking a bit longer than the first time to see which map we're picking. So we will go to break, and we will be back when we jump into the game.
know that you're mine, but I wish we could pause and press rewind. When I'm not with you, boy, you got me hoping for a redo. Might run out of time, so why can't we just pause and press rewind? When I'm not with you, boy, you got me hoping for a redo. I know that you're I know that you're I know that you're hoping for a redo. I know that you're mine, but I wish we could pause and press rewind. When I'm not with you, boy, you got me hoping for a redo. Might run out of time, so why can't we just pause and press rewind? When I'm not with you, boy, you got me hoping for a redo.
And we're back. Rialto is the last map.
If,
Or
of
not the
course,
last.
ONU
Yeah,
wins.
yeah.
It is a best of 3. And ONU starting on attack
Best
again.
of 5. Best of 5. First
Yep.
to 3. Best
Yep.
of 5.
You knew what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
As we see the Dawn here just prancing into the door. Going with the double shield here on attack. And, of course, Dizzy and Junk. And we have Striders on Soldier. They might be expecting a Pharmacy combo since we did see that last map. But, to their surprise, there is no Pharah, but there is a Mei. So, one of the most annoying characters to play against.
Yeah.
Switches to Cole Cassidy. So, still a hit scan, but probably just more personal preference there. Dizzy gets a quick kill.
Can he connect any of these mines? Any of these grenades? Doesn't quite look like it. Strider putting a lot of damage downrange. Finds one on the Mei.
Is Dizzy able to connect? He is. And, I mean, just like that, ONU has capped the first point.
With just one on, though, they might try to contest, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to. Opting to just regroup. Oh, shuts down the Pharah.
Great reactions and great knowledge of the game there, just knowing that the Pharah was going to be there. And we do see the Pharah come out, so Strider's on the Cole Cassidy knows his job, as Striders and the Dawn do go down here to start this second fight.
Yeah. But it still looks like they're going to let this cart push a little bit further before they opt to contest. B1H lands a great rock. He's fully built up his ultimate. Yeah, here he goes. Gets both tanks in. That Diva will be demeched. That ball will be taken very low. The Mercy goes down. Baby Diva's finished off. Oh! Threads the needle. Ooh. Striders with a... Oh.
He just wants to take a quick little nap. Dizzy and very, very deep here. Of course, with his no tire actually.
He's just hanging out.
But we do have High Noon here, and he does. Striders runs into Diva, but H50 with a quick kill on the Ana.
Oh, and a great timing on that High Noon. The boop knocks him in. High Noon, it's just...
That's probably the easiest kill Dizzy's going to have in his entire life there. And really just picking them apart here as soon as they come out of their spawn doors. Not paying any attention as he does catch 3 people in the old spawn room here. And, I mean, it's just... The timing of that was quite unfortunate for
Everyone
the Lubbock
involved.
players, but I mean, there's really not much you could do there.
Yeah, B1H uses that. Oh, he's gonna go down. A lot of damage coming through at the end there. ONU likely won't be able to finish this out unless they just completely are. Echo comes through, gets one, but the Dawn trades that kill out.
Dawn hitting a lot of shots here on Orisa. Really getting a couple important kills there because now we are still able to stall on cards and get a little bit more progress here.
Yeah. Great ball swap from B1H. Means that we can get that kill on the Baptiste. Now just a couple left for both teams. The ball finds a slam onto the Doomfist, rather ironic. But yeah, I mean, the kills are just going all the way of ONU. And with just the Zenyatta left, yeah, he's gonna get smushed into the ground. Doomfist makes it back out. That is gonna be the last one. 3 minutes and 41 seconds.
And getting back to the more convincing round there. I mean, just like the offense on Numbani, we only got stalled really once there, and that was going across the bridge there to start the second point. But, I mean, besides that, we were always really able to keep the cart moving at least a little bit.
Or at least keep pressure on the cart and on Lubbock. So I couldn't really reset, couldn't really get a good fight after some of these, you know, longer extended engages. Especially with the tanks, the Dawn survived so long on that cart. Towards the end of that third point, B1H came in with the ball, and that set up a couple of good kills, you know, supports, Doomfist. And then at that point, it's just, you know, too big of an advantage for ONU to, you know, be able to really mess up at all.
And watch the Dawn and Dizzy here to start this, because with that bridge there right at the start, both characters very good at being able to pull or boop someone off. And, I mean, we all know how we like to see some ready plays here at ONU. So,
It's snowing. It's snowing.
Yes.
and Dizzy wanted to throw the game here, it looks like, but getting killed instantly off the rip trying to hold their spawn door by himself.
Strider's off on an off angle on that Torbjorn. So a new pick coming out today.
Oh, the Dawn went for the pole on the right side, not able to connect with anyone. And now we drop off high point, and B1H is on the hog, who is a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah, that D.Va doing so much. That's not the right words. That D.Va being able to, you know, negate so much damage. I just can't speak right now. Too tired.
You know, sometimes English is a very hard language to speak, so we'll forgive you.
9 a.m. class is not it. I can tell you that.
It's the fact that you stayed up till 2 a.m. is a fact.
No,
That's
9 a.m.
what
classes
hurts.
are not it.
But ONU able to win this first fight here. Lubbock did get a pretty good push there as B1H gets the kill on Lucio, and Strider's hitting a nice crispy headshot there on Morva, but does go down to the Reaper there. Dizzy getting 2, and Strider's picking up a kill on the Baby D.Va with his turret.
B1H resetting his ultimate cooldown. Very tactical of him. Strider's making his way back. McKenna gonna go down.
She tried to save Dizzy in there, but not able to make anything of it, as Dizzy is able to play his own life. But
Bigley 60 goes down, and the Torbjorn ult comes in.
pull out the hammer. Nope.
Oh, he wanted
No
it.
hammer kill there. But
He's gonna get booped off the map. Crazy Doc invites Striders for a lovely canal swim.
fell for the bait. You really hate to see it, but H50 does get the kill on Crazy Doc. Minute 45 here to go. And, I mean, ever since that first push, Lubbock's kind of stalled out here. As we see Dizzying again over top of their spawn.
Here he is. He's gonna push for something. Yeah, the flank is coming in.
Could be a big
Someone is left out to die. That's Striders in the back line. The Mei ult comes in, but doesn't find anything. Mena falls to the Diva Bomb from far. Bigley gets 2 quick kills. Lufas finds 1. Can Dizzy and find anything? He finds 2.
Gets Diva out of mech with it as well. So, still a very winnable fight here.
Striders. If he can build this ult up, this could be game-changing for this next fight. Nothing really from ONU to be able to contest this fight.
Striders does go down to that. And the Dawn goes down to the Fire Strike from Ryan. And it looks like we're just going to back up here as everyone's sitting on cart for Lubbock. And might have spoke too soon?
I mean, it does. I don't think, unless there's some crazy shenanigans that goes down. Yeah, that will be the first point.
The Dawn tried to get in there at the end, but trying to get over the May wall wasn't the best one. Wasn't the easiest thing to do in that circumstance. So, Lubbock with the first point. Still only 2:30 though to get to this second point here, and that itself could be a challenge.
Yeah, especially stalled here. This is one of the hardest choke points in the game to get through. I honestly would recommend ONU to play a little bit more aggressive on the right side of the bridge, but it's not.
And we do have some long range with the Diva Bomb coming in from B1H, getting 2.
Yeah, there's a Reaper in the back line. Striders switched off of the Torbjorn onto the Pharah, and he's laying death from above right now. Yeah. Oh, Mena.
Farah versus Farah, who wins? Striders wins
Farah
this battle.
wins. Oh, gets killed, but trades back at least 1 kill. The Dawn, he does have that primal rage. This is a prime place to break that out.
Just wait for them to fall for the bait, or he jumps in, helping B1H there. And he's able to survive the boot there, not falling off the map entirely.
Yeah, Dizzian breaks a tire out, and they forces a sound barrier, actually. And he's just going to wait it out. 3. Ooh, a lot of damage onto the Pharah, but no kills confirmed right now. Here it is. Striders breaks it out, gets 2, D-Mex 1, and B1H forces the Pharah to kill herself. Dives to Lucio, just able to get out, but the Dawn is having none of that. Jumps after, and with 23 seconds left, I have to imagine that this is going to be maybe a hold, unless Mena and Dizzian get caught out here. But with Diva Bomb, especially in this location, they don't really...
Primal to use as well, boot him right into it. He's going for the Reddit plays. He does get pinned. Is he able to get out of it? He is for now. Getting back to point. their Diva Bomb picks up a kill on Dizzy in here. And is the Dawn able to get away? Not quite. But B1H does pick up the kill on Farah, but gets taken out of mech at the same time, and Big Lee finishes the kill.
Striders. He's in a tough position here. Can't get out. Crazy Doc has just a shooting gallery. But H50 has that nano boost. Is he going to send it? They got off cart. Oh no.
You really
Oh,
hate
no.
to see that kind of C9 there.
Oh no. Oh no.
Really just a mental lapse there at the end.
Oh no.
As we see Striders play the game here. That rock was absolutely filthy.
I'm speechless. Oh no. I don't know what to say.
I mean, just like last week, a pretty convincing win there from ONU through and through. A little bit of stalling and a little bit of
Luck.
question through, but you know, we'll take the W. And I mean, there's not much else you can say.
Yeah, tough. Tough to watch it go down like that for sure. After battling through the first point and a half. But that's all for us tonight. Yes, I get to go take a nap. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Overwatch. Be there or be square.
You'll see us two again, so we'll see you guys then.
An Arizona tea and a Diet Coke.
See you guys tomorrow.